alaikum, friends and students. Yes, we're back with the Enjoy Arabic program, Enjoy Arabic More. And today we're dealing with lesson 2. This is the first session. And we are looking at page 5, as you can see. But before we look at anything else, let's first have a look at the heading. On top of the page, we start with the Basmala, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, which of course means in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Then we see below that it says Ad-Darsu Thani. Ad-Dars Athani means the second lesson or lesson 2. And then we have the word Ithnan. Ithnan, of course, means 2. So this is how we might write it, Ithnan, in transliteration. And as we said, it means 2. And it can refer to the word 2 or obviously the numeral 2. Ithnan or Ithnain, as we said before. So let's move on. Here we're looking at the first exercise. And once again, we have the pictures and the words which we need to link. Therefore, we have the word cell, which means link. Link the picture with the correct word. Cell as-sura, link the picture, cell as-sura bil-kalima. بالكلمة الصحيحة. سل الصورة بالكلمة الصحيحة. So let's look at the first word there. And what is that word? Bint. Bint. What is bint? It's a girl. And there you see the picture of the girl. Bint. Second word is, what is that? Qalam. And we said qalam refers to a pen, of course. That's the first picture. And then on the right hand side at the bottom we have the word, the last word there, kalb. Kalb. And kalb, of course, refers to a dog. Kalb. There you see the picture of the dog. On the other side, we have the word, first word is, what's that word? Kitab. Kitab, as you can see, and of course, you know by now it refers to a book, and there's the picture. Second word is walad. Walad, and walad refers to a boy. Very good. And then finally, there we have the word qit. Qit, and qit refers to a cat. Cat. Remember Kit Kat? We can also say qitta. Qitta for cat. Qitta would be a female cat though. Right, let's move on. And now we have the second exercise, which is translate into English. Who can remember the word for translate? It's tarjim. Tarjim means translate. Into or to is ila and al-inkliziyya. So tarjim ila al-inkliziyya. Translate into English. Tarjim ila al-inkliziyya. If you want to say translate from Arabic, then we'll say tarjim min al-Arabiyya. If we want to say translate from Arabic, we'll say tarjim min al-Arabiyya. Tarjim min al-Arabiyya ila al-Ingliziyya. Translate from Arabic into English or to English. So again, we are looking at the first word, and who can read that word? It is kitab. Kitab. And what does it mean? What's the translation? A book. So kitab is a book. And here we see we added the in front because we will distinguish very soon between a book and the book. In other words, indefinite as opposed to definite. So we will make the distinction between an indefinite noun or object and a definite noun. So kitab, if it's a book, we can also say kitabun. Kitabun. Okay, we'll explain that further later, inshallah. Let's move on. Second word, qit. Qit or qitta, as we said. What is that again? Of course, it's a cat. Cat. And once again, as soon as we see a cat, then we know we can add the in Arabic. So we can say qittun. Qittun. First one was kitabun. Now we have qittun. Next one, what's that word? It's walad. Walad. And of course, it is a boy. So once again, we can say waladun. Waladun, a boy. The fourth word is, of course, Allah. Allah. It's the name of our Creator, Allah, Jalla Jalalahu. And Allah is obviously definite, so we can't put a in front, and therefore it also can't get un. So it's Allah or Allahu. Allahu. Next row. First word there. What is that word? Iqra. Iqra is not a noun. What does it mean? It means read. It's an instruction. An instruction, read. Or a suggestion, read. Or even a command, read. So this word, as you can see, ends with a sukoon, iqra. And that is normally an indication of an instruction where the word will end with a sukoon. Iqra, read. Next word, what is that? Kalb. And kalb means what in English? A dog. So once again, it's a dog, so we can say kalbun. Kalbun. Right? Next word is wahid. Wahid. And wahid means one. Now we don't say a one. However, the word wahid is still an indefinite concept because we can refer to the one. You know, did you see the one that was there? In that case, we will add al, as we explained in another program. We'll come back to that concept. So since wahid is also an indefinite concept, we can also say wahidun. Wahidun. Last one in the second row is bint. Bint, of course, is what? A girl. That's correct. Bint is a girl. And because it's a girl, we can say bintun. Bintun. Right, last row there. What's the word? Undur. Undur, once again, what does it mean? Look. So again, it's an instruction, look, or suggestion, or you can just simply encourage someone and say, look, you know, it's an invitation, look. And words like this, in English, we often write it with an exclamation mark. In Arabic, it will end with a sukoon, normally. Sukoon, So instructions in general end with a sukoon. Okay? And these two forms we will discuss again later. The one is ikra, where it starts with I, sukoon, fatha, sukoon. So kasra, sukoon, fatha, sukoon. This with undur again as dhamma, sukoon, dhamma, sukoon. Right? So we'll come back to the patterns. We did look at this pattern in a short video which was shared previously. We'll refer you back to that, inshallah. Next word. What's that word? Qalam. Qalam is what? Correct. A pen. A pen. You can say aktubu, aktubu bil qalam, or uktub bil qalam. Uktub bil qalam, write with the pen. If I say aktubu bil qalam, it means I am writing with a pen. But we'll come back to that. Next word is ithnan. Ithnan or ithnain. Now this word of course means two. And in Arabic, unlike English or Afrikaans or many other languages, it has a singular form as well as a dual form. So things that refers to two is normally converted to a dual form. And there's a specific formula or sign in Arabic for the dual. And here we can see even in the word two, it has the an ending. And that nun will get a kasra. So it's ani. So we'll say ithnani or ithnayni. It won't get a dhamma or a fatha. Ithnani, ithnayni. Remember that when we talk about dual again in future. And then of course finally the word sil. Sil means link, as we saw earlier on. Link. And of course again we see the sukoon at the end of the word, indicating it is an instruction or a command perhaps, or even a suggestion. Sil, which means link. طيب. Shukran. That brings us to the end of this session. We'll continue with the next page in the next session, inshallah. Wassalam.